Everyone is doing okay. Yeah. So while we are waiting, let's actually shuffle the cards. Hold up. Why am I not prepped? So let's see. Hello, Be Wise. How are you? Let's see. Hello, Maria Greta. Hi, Sis Chell. Fronda, hello. Two people watching, three likes. Wow. All right. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Um, it just so happened that, well, probably I can't really sleep. That's why we are here. It's 12:28 in the morning. I have here sees Chell. Be wise. There's a Victor thinking of you today. Oh, six people watching, four likes. Pass on that. You know the drill. Eight people, four likes. So, yep. We will answer the yes or no once the people watching likes matches the number. So far, eight people watching, four likes. So waiting for C's Chell's question. Hey, Miss Clove, how are you? C's Chell. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. Hmm. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. Wow, time for a nap. Yin, higher power. There's actually a sense of surrender in here. Sort of, I don't want to force things. Um, kind of, I'm surrendering whatever the universe is going to uh, let us experience. I'm good with that. It seems like either you or your person sort of got tired of making waves. Uh, the Queen of Cups, Knight of Cups, the Fool card. I'm going to give this more of a you energy. You love somewhat what's about to happen. There's just something missing. Is this a weird energy because there's some sort of like a higher power? The Devil card, the Eight of Cups, the Justice. Here's the thing. If I am your person, if I am David, um, I feel that there is a bit of an anger. The anger is more of dominant as of the moment, makes me feel like I want to turn around, turn my back on this. Um, because this is the right thing to do. I think that David already understood what is happening or what happened. Um, the intensity. of the emotion um, is greater, kind of like superseding what I feel for you right now, the love. It's more of anger, a lot of questions. Why didn't you wait for me? Why did you do that? It seems like, well, I can see, well, there's a bit of a regret, but it felt like it's foolish of you, to not wait for me. Almost as if I'm throwing tantrums. That is the energy David kind of emitted every time that David thinks of you. So, outcome of your connection with Anthony next year. Outcome of your connection with Anthony. Emotional loss, passion ignited, throat chakra. Hmm. I'm seeing challenges about what happened to the love. I'm hearing that question. I think that this is Anthony. It's a deep voice that I'm hearing. I thought you have feelings for me. Um, was that just a something that you want to say? Something that you just said? The moon card, yeah, I think um, that your person is going to ask you a lot of things. Then why me with the Seven of Cups and the High Priestess? I think that you also have some hints, glimpse, feeling of it. Issues may arise because there will come to a time that someone sort of gonna get into the picture. And I think that Anthony will feel that you have more feelings on that person that will appear. Nine of Wands, the Six of Cups, and the Eight of Swords. I am seeing distance. Not really cutting off the connection, not really throwing the connection um, under the bus, but it felt like my connection will still be with you, but we are on separation. I'm really seeing distance in here because Anthony might gonna feel that you have a deeper emotion to that person than him. Sis. Hi, Shanae. Hi, Miss Club. Hold up. So let's see. 12 over 8. All right. I thought I saw earlier 7 over 7. Okay. Miss Club. What do you need to know right now? Miss Club. What do you need to know right now? Yeah, I think that's you, sis. What do you need to know right now? Miss Club. Miss Club. What do you need to know right now? The Moon card. The Eight of Swords. Temperance. You're still digging the past. You're still digging what could have been. You might be your will, let's say, wanting to move forward. But subconsciously, your energy still remains on the past. You're crying. So there is a war deep within. The will is wanting to get out of it, out of it. And probably you're doing it. But where's the moon card? What if I did? What if this happened? Which means that you fully not let go of what happened from the past. There's still some regret, probably with the Queen of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands. It's more of a message, Miss Clove. Once you let go of the past, I think it's not um it's not relevant what happened in the past anymore. You're going to receive a special gift with a Queen of Swords in here. Sort of, it may not be the actual representation of what you want to experience from the past, but somewhat it is similar. Um, for you to start over, either for you to teach with the Queen of Wands, there's something here that you're starting over because of your job, your work, your actions, activities, efforts. Hold on to that skills. Something will arise, and that will give you a similar experience of what you wanted. That's what you need to know. So technically, it's not a missed opportunity, right? You can still use it. You can still provide it. You can still emit the passion deep within. But you just need to focus on what's happening on now. All right. Mm, Greta, will P going to move forward with you within a month from now? Greta, Ace of Spades, the Four of Hearts, the King of Hearts. A month from now, I can say this is a yes. Hello, are you going to find a new job next week? Are you going to find a new job next week? The Seven of Diamonds, the Six of Hearts, the Three of Spades. Um, it's a no. Mazami, are you gonna get married to the Portugal guy? Let's see. Are you gonna get married to this Portugal guy? Are you gonna get to this person? The Portuguese, the Nine of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment. It gives me the energy of you found the one. It gives me the energy of you may have challenges from your past, but it kind of make me feel that this Portugal guy is somewhat a wish fulfillment, a gift that is meant for you. You might gonna probably hold up. It's really itchy. Not that. You might probably find the reason now why things happened in the past, because the universe kind of gives you or leads you to meet this person. Yeah. Career reading for the month of August, Miss Clove. Career reading for the month of August. Career reading for the month of August, Miss Clove. With regard to your career, the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles. This might be a new a new area, a new surroundings, something new you're not familiar with. You might find it a bit and not into this place, or probably the people might going to make you feel that you don't belong there. There's a lot. Uh, it seems like this is what I want to do, but I didn't foresee that this is stressful. Hold up. The Death card, the Three of Cups, the Three of Swords. You might gonna feel that, okay, I experienced this. This is what I wanted to happen. Now that I am in this energy, doing the work, it felt like I want to go back to what I was doing. There's actually a lot of heartaches, failures that might gonna happen, which you feel like because this is kind of new, you might gonna tell yourself, "Oh, probably I'm not really into this." But what we can take away from this situation is you've learned. This is a new skill. You know, you experienced it. At least you're not living in the what if, right? Um, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Sharon. So you texted team yesterday and there's no response. What is his next action and when? So let's see. What is his next action and when? What is his next action and when? Yang, no place like home. Unfinished symphony. Huh. I am I'm feeling that you probably lose or lost the enthusiasm of pursuing this. You might wanna I wanna take rest. I've exhausted a lot of my energy into this relationship. Once that once a team observed or noticed that you're getting a little cold, and then here he comes, chasing. So chasing will be the next action with a high priestess. I feel like the universe kind of giving you all the signs, the synchronicities that you might want to really have some rest. Um, place your attention to yourself for now. There's a lot of heartaches, pains. This is for you to recharge with a death card. you know that this connection ain't gonna be over. So instead of pulling the energy towards you, might as well probably let the energy go, and instead of exhausting yourself to a point wherein you can no longer think straight, um, might as well use that time to rest. The ten of Pentacles, Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, chasing, courting. I think that team will also use this abundance, but I am going to replace it, give it, pay it to you for you to have a bridge and for him to straighten things out. This is going to happen around second to third week of this coming month, August. Yeah, be wise. Does a victor have think of you today? I think I answered that a while ago. Barbie, love reading for the next 48 hours. For the next 48 hours. Bobby, for the next 48 hours, the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Nine of Cups. I love it. In the next 48 hours, offers, communication, gift, treating you like a queen, treating you like an empress. This is what I am seeing. Career and financial reading for this coming week. Career and financial reading for the coming weeks. Career and financial reading for the coming weeks. The Six of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Wow. Career and finances, it seems like August is meant for you. Whatever you ask for, whether this is something that you probably saw, wishes, I think something here will be granted. That is, are you gonna get to see CBD's week or weekend? Let's check. Are you going to see CB this week or this weekend? The Eight of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, the Sun. Three of Pentacles clarified by the Temperance and the Two of Wands. Maybe not this weekend, but in the week goes next week. That's what I am seeing. Uh, hold up, Muzama. Are you gonna get married this year or next year? Are you gonna get married this year or next year? Hmm. Are you gonna get married this year or next year? The Knight of Cups, the Four of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. I am seeing the marriage will take a while. Um, I am seeing around 27 or 28. 2027 or 2028, so which means not this year and not next year. Sees a child. Why does a David think that you didn't wait for him when he's the one I know? He pushes you away. Let's see. I love the question because that's also what I want to ask David. Where did he get that idea from, right? Where did you get that idea that sees child left you? Observer, not for you, loyal heart. Uh, there's actually an assumption that you replaced him for the sake of you just wanted to have a revenge. Um, Probably what he understood or what he assumed is that pregnancy is a part of revenge for him to feel more pain. The lovers, the Five of Wands, the Six of Swords. I don't know where he get this idea of he energetically mentioned to you or let you know that he is returning. So sort of he placed you somewhere and I'm going to return and pick up that energy once again with the Knight of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. It felt like it took a little while for him to pick up your energy and return, but he is really mad because he is about to. So, sort of, didn't wait for you. I feel like this is more of a selfishness and the idea of um, becoming boastful that he thinks that you're still going to wait for him, which I feel like, yeah, but I think that that is what you're still doing. But he didn't kind of expect that you're gonna um, make a big move to a point he feels like, how can I, how can I go back? How can I return if there's actually a bond between you and your person now, right? Hmm. Um, yeah, because he's under this observation of you're just in a rush. That's also one of the main reason or one of the reason why your person's gonna return and check the energy if he still have spark in your life. Kind of, I'm gonna test it, and then once he tested it and found out that he still matters, I think that is where he's gonna push through, returning back to your energy. Cynthia, uh, have the party Hassan lived or left Ima? Not yet, no. Sis Chell, will you still get a salary increase before the year end? The Eight of Clubs, the King of Diamonds, the Ten of um, Spades, clarified by the Two of Hearts and the Eight of Spades. This is a yes. Bobby, what are the Libra's feelings about you? Libra's feelings about you. Libra's feelings about you. Let's check what Libra feels about you. The Five of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Six of Cups, There's something in here that I am truly longing for your energy. It felt like I can no longer I can no longer bear the silence anytime soon. So like there's an itch that I truly wanted to talk to you. There's a sense of urgency, missing, longing is the dominant energy. Stefani, who is coming towards you in love? 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 Eight of Wands, the Justice, the Four of Cups. It seems like the things are gonna be a little faster, and you might feel like, oh, this is not the type of person. Could be an unrequited sort of energy. But then again, there's no harm in trying, so you're gonna open yourself to this person. And from what I listen to, Pentacles and the Judgment, there's something in here that this person might be somewhat related to law enforcement, um, lawmaking, rules. And I believe that this is the person approaching a Libra or has a Libra placement in their chart. That is the clue. Now, what is the reason why your boyfriend's partner dislikes you? Ooh, let's see. What is the reason why your boyfriend's parents, rather, dislikes you? What is the reason why your boyfriend's parents dislikes you? The Ten of Cups, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Swords. Um, it's not an arranged marriage. However, I feel like they wanted an ex. So they're kind of like hoping that the ex, kind of like they all voted for the ex. They had a strong bond. Huh. The Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, the Justice. It seems like they trusted more of the ex, either well, it could be financial wise, it could be status wise, it could be their work wise. Um, it seems like your parents' boyfriend and the ex kind of like really get along together, and it felt like they just need to know you more, because I'm still seeing the justice in here, which I feel like this is more of, it just requires a little time for you to get along and they're gonna like you in the future. But this is more of the bond. I think that they are really impressed with the ex. Mm. NM, does Ali have intention of contacting you or coming back? This is for you. Um, the Death card, the Nine of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. Does Ali have intentions of contacting you? Ali has an intention. I am seeing the Death card. Chances are this might gonna happen, or his return might gonna happen by the fourth quarter of this year. And says Chell, I'm not sure. This is more of probably not in words, but through how do I say this? Energy. That's what I'm trying to say earlier. It could be the um, energy, because I believe that they unblocked you. That little thing to him, that little thing to him, sort of is a big thing, and for him, you should have understood that. Apologies. Google password required. So I guess someone's trying to log in um, to my account, which they can't. Yeah. YB, when will you gonna get a raise or salary increase? The Four of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. I love this because it is happening. Kind of make me feel that this is going to happen first to third week of next month, of this coming month, actually. Yeah. Muzama, will you and your Portugal guy going to have a good marriage? Let's see. Will you and this Portugal guy are going to have a good marriage? Will you and the Portugal guy gonna have a good marriage? The Five of Swords, the Hangman, the Eight of Pentacles. Um, these might not gonna be perfect. The Five of Swords in here. There might be some challenges with the Hangman that you might gonna feel. Why did I said yes to this person? But with the Eight of Pentacles, this can still work out. Five of Swords is actually a double-edged card. It might be you're losing, but Five of Swords can also be winning, but with the efforts coming from the both of you. I can say that this is not a bad marriage, but this is not the best one. It's sort of like an energy that is being experienced by many. All right, I'm not saying that that is normal, but many couples actually experiencing that challenges. Right, there's no perfect relationship, so we can say it's more of a normal. But I'm not seeing separation. It's up and down, but then again, you can work things out. Whatever it is that you're feeding, then that's your harvest, right? If you're watering a lot of negativities, then it's not gonna grow, right? So yeah, maybe not the best, but this is not the worst. YB, what do you need to know right now? YB, what do you need to know right now? The World card, the Knight of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. You're very close to living the life of a missus, living the life of a married woman. That's what you need to know. Yeah, me. What is coming in love for you this coming August? What is coming in love this August? Or what's in store for Yami this August? What is in store for Yami this August? Cleaning it up, cleaning it up. Okay. Orphaned here and now. I can't bear that you are giving me cold shoulders just by thinking of your giving up in this connection. It's hard for me. So someone here might gonna chase you and promise to work things out. Um, like a promise. What do you want? What do you want to change from me? I will try my hardest to be the best partner for you. Seven of Wands, the Justice, the Tower. I think that this person somewhat broke your heart, became the reason why you had challenges in the past, catching up, um, paying their shortcomings. The Devil card, the King of Pentacles, the Four of Swords. A promise of this time, I will be the one to work on our connection instead of I want to prove instead of you working. I want to prove to you that I am worthy of your trust. I am worthy of another try, of another chance, a promise of I will stick in the connection. Let me know. And this is not just about promising. There's also action attached to it. So this is not just your person is not just going to blabber. Um, he will do the work. Julia, gonna contact you again. The Ace of Clubs, the Five of Clubs, the Four of Diamonds. There's no time there, right? This is a yes. Vonnie, how is your energy at your job? Um, Bonnie, we have here a pinned message. One question per super chat. All right, I understand you're just new, but this should not happen again. All right. So, how is your energy at your job? Are you on the right track? Are you doing things right? The Eight of Swords, the Star, the King of Wands. Energy at your job, actually, people see you very serious, very focused, and they like it. Are you on the right track? I am seeing you are on the right track because people noticing you. Are you doing the right thing? I am seeing here progress, elevations, and promotions. If that is not on the right track, I don't know what that is. Um, yes or no, Bobby? Does Libra CB love you? The Ace of Hearts, the Queen of Diamonds, the King of Spades. This is a yes. Why does CB act so distant? 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 The Four of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, the King of Swords. More of, I am exhausted at my job. Exhausted with my work. Um, and I want to focus on this task for now. But don't get me wrong, I'm going to go back to you. All of this is for me and you, for us. But I believe that your person's busy, um, distancing himself so that he can focus on the specific task. Will S going to reconnect with you? Tia Bia. Will S gonna reconnect with you? Will S gonna reconnect with you? The Three of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Empress. Oh wow. Um, want to clarify the Three of Wands. Seven of Wands, the Four of Cups. I think that he placed your energy on the corner because your person is pushing another energy, focusing on another energy. It may take a while, but I am seeing here he will reconnect with you, but he is prioritizing this one. So, kind of like a fallback. If this is not going to work, then I'm a return. Caesar Chow. What up? Caesar Chow. Do I still see David unblocking you? Um, am I seeing David unblocking you again? Right. Um, let's see. Yeah, because I feel like he will. I actually mentioned it a while ago. Trapped in fear. The waiting game, choosing wisely. Because of this heightened emotion, it felt like your person kind of did things um, because he felt like he is being hurt. But there will come to a time that your person's going to get curious again and wanted to know what's up. The Seven of Cups, the Three of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Um, I am seeing fourth week of August to fourth week of September. The King of Wands, yeah, Hierophant, Nine of Pentacles. These will be the last unblocking, and I feel like actual communication is going to happen right after. It feels like David here is trying to pacify his heightened emotion. Tamika, what does the spirit wants you to know? 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 Firm foundation, sacral chakra, sacrifice. I think that the universe is trying to get you out. Um, Whether you like it or not, you are being dragged to something um great because you already did your sacrifice. Kind of, you're like a caterpillar. You're done with your pupa stage. Kind of, I'm putting you out. I'm pulling you out rather and set you free. It seems like there's a new garden out there that is actually meant for you. Queen of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Swords. I feel like this is the ending of you just wishing. So this is more of not just a wish. You're going to experience what you have written, spoken, dreamt of. Three of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. It is already approaching. Whatever the abundance is, whether this is romance, money, it could be a peace of mind, it might be a combination, or it might be all of the above. You're done with the hurt. Blessings are about to pour and be ready with it. Whether you like it or not, whether you're ready to have a commitment or not, the commitment is going to show up. Um, yes or no? You got a text from an unknown number. Is it your ex that texted you? The um seven of spades, the three of clubs, the nine of diamonds. This is a yes. You're welcome, Julia. What up? And Am. Is it better to contact Ali and get him back or wait? So is it better if you're the one who's going to initiate, or is it better for you to wait for Ali to return? Let's see. The Death card, Princess of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. It's much better for you to wait because from what I am seeing in here, Ali will be the one to initiate the work and ask um, for a reconciliation. If you will, the Four of Pentacles, you might gonna feel, although this is not what he meant, but you might gonna feel I'm being rejected. Why be? When will CB and you gonna get engaged? 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 The King of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Devil card. Um, Devil card, wow, clarified by the Ace of Wands and the Seven of Cups. This is already approaching, and there might be some force on it. You might gonna play hard to get at first, or you might gonna reject the idea at first because this is not what I wanted, or this is not how I pictured this. But you will be forced, like we need to. It is time. This is about to happen October, November as well. Is what time? What I'm feeling early pregnancy is what you're feeling is an early pregnancy. The Seven of Swords, the Seven of Cups, the Devil card. That is just how you feel, but it kind of make me feel that this is not about pregnancy. Um, with the Devil card in here, it felt like an energy would love to make you feel that way, but this is not. Seven of Swords showed up. Yeah. Uh, CZ. So Noel told you he is looking to settle down and start a family within 1 to a year and a half. Does he mean, does he have that in mind? So he is looking to settle down and start a family within a year and a half. Does he have you on mind? The Temperance, the Queen of Pentacles, the Magician. Um, there's definitely someone, kind of like a candidate in here. But the question is this you? You're part of it. But with the eight of the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords. Um, I believe that this is more of the recent, kind of like the best one for him. Um, the recent ex. So I feel like you came in and he see kind of. I think that this is the time. I think that since you have similarities, sort of, I'm going to settle for it. He might have a first choice, but I am seeing you replace that idea. That's the reason why Noel express it. Of course, he's not going to tell you he have someone on mind, but it's almost like an instant that he feel that the replacement is you. So yeah, yeah. What is CB said when he calls you? What will CB say when he calls you today? Now let's check. Is he really gonna call you today? The Four of Wands, Ten of Swords, Six of Pentacles. I am seeing here, wait for me, or I am just busy. Um, there might be some apologies, but I am going to make it up to you. Mm. When will you going to move to Maryland? When will you gonna move to Maryland? Now let's see. When will you gonna move to Maryland? The Hermit, the Three of Wands, and the Tower. Uh, I think that there will be an issue in here because there will be progress, kind of like a life-changing event, YB, and you might gonna stay in your location for a while. Um, I am not seeing here anytime soon, but you have plans. But you might wanna, or you will set that aside for now. You are being needed into your location. It's a life-changing event. This star showed up. I Macaroni, will RK going to contact you by Saturday? The Two of Spades, the Three of Hearts, the King of Hearts. I'm not seeing Saturday. Carmen, hold up. All right, thank you. Uh, Carmen, one, two, three. What's happening with this? There you go. Yeah, I just saw your question now. So, what is James' feelings and next actions towards you? James' feelings and next actions towards you. James' feelings and next actions towards you. James' feelings and next actions towards you, the soulmate, yin, and deep knowing. I feel like James already understood what you wanted him to do. Um, it felt like if I'm James, what I'm gonna do here is I will submit to it, whatever it is that you're wanting. I just want to make you happy. It's somewhat, there is so much love now that you made me feel, and I wanted to um make you feel the same way, kind of like returning the favor. The Hermit, the Five of Swords, the Four of Wands. There's something in here that it is clear to me now that it is you that I wanted to spend my life with. The Strength card, Two of Cups, the Princess of Cups. If there is a word in here, or you kind of like a sentence, James would love to say, I will do everything to strengthen our relationship. Um, that is the energy. The action in here is not really impressing you because um, I believe that you are not gonna be impressed anymore, but he will do the action just to let you know that he is serious with his word. Will James gonna be loyal to you while you are not together and he's with his family? Um, is he gonna be loyal to you? Solitude, throat chakra, material and spiritual prosperity. I believe that there's promise that I'm not going to look at anyone, that I will stay faithful to the connection. I am seeing that when he said that, it is genuine. That is what he feel. The Moon card, the Empress, the Seven of um, Pentacles. It seems like he wants you not to think about many things because he already promised, he already gave his heart to you. The Nine of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Five of Wands. And he is not going to make anything, um, or any kind of like start a fire for you to have a fight. So I am seeing what he said or what he promised, whether to you or to himself. He will be faithful. How will James going to respond if you end things with wow? How is he? Really? Like when he is far from you? I think there is already some improvements with him. You just probably didn't notice. Um, wow, happy, time to go. Not for you. Because it kind of make me feel that you're thinking he went out or he went to his family. Um, and he will do something behind your back. You think that he is gonna be sneaky, but the card is kind of like stopping you from doing so. Um, this is not the right time, and this is not what should happen. Nine of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Five of Pentacles. I don't know if this is more of anxiety. Yeah, I believe that this is anxiety. James might have history before, but I can see here he's no longer that kind of person. Um, I think that you're the one who's stressing yourself out. The Devil card, it's all in you, the Judgment and the King of Pentacles. He already promised himself that you're the person for him. Um, he will feel bad because it seems like he already locked himself. He even thought that you are already married. That's what is in your person's mind. He will feel bad, and he will, I don't know. I feel like you're going to crush someone else's dream, someone else's um wish or improvement. Yeah. Let's check here. What is coming for you in love? So, is there anyone new? You're Wow, you're putting out there. Triumph and success. Transfer. This is where you are. Transformation, prosperity begins. Um, I know that you are wanting to change the pace, the surroundings, your experience. You're putting yourself out there. Transformation. Um, wow. Although King of Wands, someone can easily pick up your energy right off the bat. The Princess of Cups and the Death card. But I feel that someone is going to chase you. The Justice. Oh, Seven of Wands. The Star. Yeah, I am seeing here an Aquarius might gonna pick your energy up, and I feel like this is a good candidate, much greater than James. And I can see here competition. Um, an Aquarius might gonna see, because you're putting yourself out there, see your energy. Well, there's someone new, but I feel bad, but I have to stay true to the card. An Aquarius that is more than James can give. I think he is more, sorry, James, more mature and has this uh direction in life. Cat Lady of the Sea. So after separation, hold up. All right, after separation, after separating with Jordan, when will he gonna come back and ask for reconciliation? Hmm. The tribe, to be fair, TikTok. Oh wow. Uh, there's actually a sense of urgency in here. I think there's outside factor or influences that make him, or that will make him, to ask for reconciliation right away. Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, the Ace of Swords. apologies, tr- genuine conversation. Two of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the King of Pentacles. Two of Swords is clarified by the Four of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. When is he going to come back? August to September is what I am seeing. It just requires a bit of a silence. And I think that you should use this energy to either elevate, glow up, do something. I am seeing here he is going to chase your energy because there are outs or influence that kind of making him realize that that is not a good idea. What is life changing, or what is this event that I am saying life changing? Seven of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands. Something that you probably waited, or this is something that you actually waited. You're going to have a glimpse of it. Taste, somewhat, um, kind of like you're gonna have this introduction um, to it. And from what I am seeing, this is more of leading you to a married life, and kind of like you need to stay a little while. There's something that needs to be done in that location. What are the good things that's coming into your career next week? The Sun, the Eight of Wands, the Strength card. This is fast approaching, and I am seeing here stability. Sort of your name will not gonna be in a lower performer. I am seeing you will set your name in a stable position. That is what's the good news. Kind of you're gonna be a good candidate for this post. You're gonna prove to them, yeah, that you are meant to be on that post. Carmen, James hurt you. He scheduled more of his free time on weekends in August with his family. What is your guidance on how you should handle this? The Justice, the Six of Swords, and the Hermit. This is what I'm trying to say, Carmen. Um, he is with his family, right? And I think that it is okay because these are the people who loved him. Um, let's just say I think that he is also going back to his roots. There's actually something in here also wanting to tell them um, that hold up, that I am ready for commitment. I'm going to show you. He is no longer with the Seven of Swords. So someone changed him because of you. He had visions now. He have dreams now. His life changed for the better. And I want you all to meet Carmen. Yeah. Why be good things? I think that you shouldn't be, hold up, Carmen. I think that you shouldn't be worried. He is in a safe place. That is his That is his roots. Those people loved him first, right? I think that there's actually a lot of things that's going on your head, which I feel like you should trust James now. Why be good things coming in love for you next week or two? The Tower, the Six of Pentacles, the Sun. This is more of since I didn't give you time in a week or two, I will devote my time and energy to you. So you may feel deprived in the recent week or weeks, but he's going to repay those wasted times. When will you gonna move in with CB? Now let's see. When will you gonna move in with CB? The Sun, the Strength card, the Fool card. You know what I'm seeing in here is more of I'm really seeing November, December, but chances are in the January you're already with him. You're already building life together with CB. So Shanae, general reading for the month of August. General reading for the month of August. Oh, sorry. Hold up. Sees Chell. All right. After this, sees Chell. Uh, general reading for Shanae. General reading for Shanae. Rest and rejuvenate. Trapped in fear. Wow. Deception and envy. There's actually a lot of fear with you, Shanae. I think that the universe is trying to push you, trying to make you feel that it is okay. It is okay to take risk. Five of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Hierophant. Universe is going to place you in a situation wherein are you going to trust yourself or not? But you might gonna choose becoming safe, which I feel like this is a missed opportunity. Ace of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups, the Two of Wands. I think that the universe is trying to give you a lesson of trusting yourself more and trusting them for trusting you. So, yeah, that is what's about to happen. That is your general reading. So, you must. Mm. Says Chell, is David aware of one of his children with his present is not his? Ooh, that's juicy. Is he aware that one of his children is not his? Hmm. Is he aware? Intuition, solitude, throat chakra. Um, I am seeing that he have an idea. He don't want to ask. He's probably afraid. There's some there's something kind of like a I knew it. I just don't need or there's no one kind of like confirming it to me, but I can feel it. The 10 of swords, the knight of swords, the 8 of wands. It felt like a what? It seems like I think that a document he saw the Three of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Hangman. There is a gut feeling that I am feeling it. Higher chance that I know the answer, but I am afraid to ask because it's gonna shock me. It seems like that is one of the fear that I can't handle. Um, but he have some feeling. Chances are he believes that that is not his, but there's no confirmation. He somewhat knew. He can feel the energy. He can feel that kind of, he can feel the vibe, not his. But then again, he's not asking. There's sort of, I'm kind of like afraid. Yeah. So you've met James' family before, but you feel he presented you on a casual before, right? Um, he's changing this. This is how going to ask me for commitment now or soon, right? Because I feel like this is more of remember the girl that I or the lady that I presented before, right? Soulmate, yin, happy, happy. I think that this will be a revelation from James. He will tell everyone that you gave him direction in life, that you gave him a reason to live. Um, the Princess of Wands, the Nine of Cups, the Six of Swords. There's some word of I'm getting comfortable with the relationship. I'm getting comfortable whenever she's near. I am comfortable if I will, kind of with the thoughts and ideas that Carmen will be my wife. I am okay with that. It feels kind of new to them. The star, the sun, the Eight of Cups. I feel like this is him shedding his skin, presenting his emotion to the family. The Eight of Wands in here is removing, walking away from his old self. Um, I guess that this is him being true, genuine. And if there's someone who would want him to know first, of course, his family, right? YB, how much salary increase you're gonna have next month? How much will that be? The Nine of Pentacles, the Two of wow, the Two of Swords, the Two of the Two of Pentacles. I think that you have the right to choose or to demand, but the max would be up to 9%, kind of 5 to 9%, but you can max it out to 9%. That's the reason of your separation. I think that he don't want to believe it at first, but I feel like he already understood it and probably realized it. Yeah, she's correct. hmm So there we go. Thank you so much, you guys, for uh participating. Love and light to you. Namaste. See you on the next live. Goodbye. Appreciate you all.